What's a good word, everyone? It's your boy DKB here. I just want to say thanks for all the support. The channel's been steadily growing, and the number you see below, you can drop a text, shoot a voicemail, any ideas, topics, collabs, etc. you guys want to see. I'll include them in future videos and live streams, and I'll catch you again. Be easy.
What's a good word, Jets fans? It's your boy DKB here. So I'm pushing my chips towards the middle of the table. I'm all in on Aaron Glenn, and so I'm loving these recent reports. I'm seeing that if the New York Jets indeed want Aaron Glenn to become their next head coach, it is likely between the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints. And you're seeing these reports from Josina Anderson, Rich Cimini, Adam Schefter, Will Parkinson, take your pick. And you're hard pressed because a lot of people are just looking at things surface level, but you'll be hard pressed to find another defensive coordinator doing as well as he is with the amount of setbacks that he's had to deal with. I mean, quite literally, he suffered a significant injury to almost every vital starter on his defensive unit. And so when you peel back just to, go beyond the first layer of skin, if you will, taking a look at the performance he's done this year, when you talk about having to have your second, your third string, fourth string, undrafted free agent, practice squad players prepared to step into a starting role and play up to the caliber of some of the people that they're replacing, first round picks, guys that have already been in the league for, 4, 5, 6 years, Pro Bowlers in some case. You think about Aiden Hutchinson as really the de facto star there that they've still been able to excel without. It's a phenomenal job by him. And so you take a look at all the qualities that he's bringing and everything, and he feels like a match made in heaven, right? If you want to go from a media narrative storyline type situation here, I think the edge goes to the Jets, because if you look at the Saints, his connection there is really that he played there for a year and he coached under Sean Payton for a number of years as their DB coach, whereas you look at the New York Jets, former first-round pick, Pro Bowler. He was part of our front office as a scouting staff member. I want to say he also coached with us as a DB coach, if I'm remembering correctly, DB assistant, something like that. But nonetheless, he gives me the sensation, he gives me the vibes whenever his name's brought up, whenever we hear mentions of him, of kind of that culture shift change that we kind of expect from the next head coach. The next head coach maybe not literally needs to hit the gate, hit the floor running or come out the gate strong per se, but you don't really want to see a Robert Saleh type season in year one, right? Where the defense is tragic, the offense is still trying to get things figured out and stuff. But anytime his name comes up, a soundbite, former teammates coming to show him glory, his head coach Dan Campbell coming to shower him with praise. The things that they mentioned, the magnitude in which they seem to hold his name is powerful, right? And so I even think of, in a joking manner, Victor Green. And for those that don't know, he played safety for the Jets between 93 to about 2001. He's part of the all-time 4-decade team for the Jets, and he was a former teammate of Aaron Glenn's, and he mentioned he strongly wants to see him as the head coach as well, and that he would even potentially come out of retirement to coach for the New York Jets under Aaron Glenn. So one of the things that I will continue to highlight here when we talk about Aaron Glenn is he spent a judicious amount of time during the offseason or bye weeks or whenever you can find those pockets of time, tapping in with other defensive guys around the league, whether it's coordinators, head coaches, and then going to the college level and checking out some of the top tier defensive establishments, head coaches, defensive coordinators, etc. And even offensively, right? This is where what really started to sell me on him when I did my breakdown video is he's not sitting on his laurels, and he's also understanding what generally makes defensive guys fail. He's not looking to just have to rely on an offensive coordinator. He's going to be able to come in and actually show, these are the principles we want to run by. Here's the scheme we're looking for. Here's techniques and fundamentals we're expecting to see. And I would even expect for him to be able to potentially pull a phenomenal OC from out his sleeve somewhere. I don't know if it'll come from the college level or the NFL ranks, but I seen somebody mention the Lions passing game coordinator, for example, coming along with them from the New York Jets. And if you can't get Ben Johnson, get somebody that's worked closely with him, I would be all for it, right? So I absolutely love not only everything about Aaron Glenn, I'm loving this news, and I really hope we end up going that way. I want to find out if we get a second interview here pretty soon. I know we just recently did our head coach interview with him. He's conducting the rest of his interviews this week. And, also I love the fact that he declined a Patriots interview, even if it was for nothing else other than him being extremely busy and trying to fit everything in within a 5-week span, 5-day span or so, excuse me. But it also doesn't go without saying, I think the NFL at large really recognizes the talent that he's played for the last, 5+ years, because he effectively would have been the only coach to interview with every team that had a head coach opening, with the exception of the Patriots. So, read into that what you will, but let me know what you guys think. What would be your best pairing to surround Aaron Glenn around? Again, I think I will roll with some of what I already seen. Aaron Glenn, the same Lions passing game coordinator. His DC would be interesting, because I don't know if there's anybody from the Lions I would necessarily grab or look at, but I'll have to see exactly how far his connections really spread and what that may look like for us. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I'll catch you again. Peace.